crazy. Man, hold up. How the fuck your Jaguars are 96 overall? Hold up, bro. Hold up, bro. My shit tripping right now. Hold up. Let me None of my people X Factors. I don't know why the fuck it's like that. I don't know what the fuck going on.
In the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it.
Alright, so we get it. I fixed it.
Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now.
Damn. Oh, so you got a 96 Jaguars. Lord. Boy, I ain't never. Boy, I ain't never seen no. I ain't never seen no fucking team like that, boy. You got a fucking dynasty. Oh, fuck, that's bad then, bro. Fuck, I'm a passer. You... Shit. I don't know, we about to see. Yeah. Fuck, I know I ain't. I know. I know I ain't throwing nowhere near Ramsey right now.
All right.
Oh yeah, bro, we in New York.
Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle.
Already cock. Boom. Fucking with a nigga, me my motherfucking goons.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one. So he'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready, set.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun. Harris. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And
oh my God. You do right there, bro. You can't catch that.
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Taken from just outside the 30.
Oh, what up, man? Let's see what we can do with defense.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Now back to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Fournette, a first down, still going. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams,
into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
I think I was going to be able to get back there with that user.
In the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where, in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Now Saquon Barkley calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, and you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions.
Somebody might
I
underwater.
can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Able to find Isabella. A third down gain of 19. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up the first down.
This is Barkley, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. On second down, here's Barkley. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Harris to throw on third down. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try to run with Edmonds. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Chase Edmonds, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 21-yard line. Ready? Right. 5, 8, 1, 6, go.
Fournette running right. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
You're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play. Long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to air one out.
So nobody don't want to pick the ball off today?
Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get
yes, sir,
locked in,
lead.
and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know,
yes,
in
sir.
that zone.
On my way.
Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
A great return there of 22 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. Six, pull it high. Yep. 44, let's go.
On 1st down, Harris. He's going to rifle one deep left side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone. It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
No, bitch, you done. Okay.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to
waiting on taxes time.
And typically those scripts go between
if
12 and 24
sign, I'm up, let's get it.
Plays. Down 2 touchdowns.
I'm 100 you a dub.
Probably not very deep into their script.
50 cent, I'm in the club.
Stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive. Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board.
Under 10. 10. It's a safety green.
2nd and 2. That's taken in by Henderson. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Pass complete, but no gain. No yards. Yeah. So you file that as unsuccessful. Yeah, you do. Don't you accept on the stats. Throwing the ball. Get a completion. You get a catch. Yeah. But still, no yardage. Okay. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
Wow.
And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field.
That's fake, bro.
And he will
hey, man, that shit loud, bro.
all the way down to the Cardinals' 18. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
Turn that shit off. So what? I got it. But you mute it all up. Someone just play over.
Check, crouch, hey, crouch.
Now Leonard Fournette. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive,
Get your ass I ran, geeky.
You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
My bitch sounds
Ready
like
to
two
go
booze. I don't even like
at
those.
the line, the
Lord,
Cardinal
Jesus.
offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Pass interference.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last
true.
time.
That's true.
That's what you work
What?
on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
I ain't loud enough.
You ready? 44, Mike, 44. You remember me? Go. Switch. Get it.
Now Harris, operating from the gun. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
61, matchbox, right. Five. Check. Ready.
Harris now to throw on 2nd down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in.
Oh, no. Everybody getting on? I might as well get on to them.
Defensively. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19.
Look at me. Go.
Looking to throw. Harris. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now Fournette, and he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Leonard Fournette, touchdown number 15 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. That'll be taken in the end zone. Ready to go with their next drive at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Barkley on first down, going to work his way forward only for about a couple there. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Josh Allen in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Harris. From the gun, he'll throw. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Now Edwards to kick as he sends it away.
Oh, I just had
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Got your money on me. Pocket. I'm counting it should be 6.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run with Fournette, and he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. They keep it with Fournette on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold them to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. 2nd and 9 now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. They'll look to throw here. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Got it.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill.
Doing what?
Good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going for the deep ball. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error in throwing the ball, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so they gave it a good effort there. Really tried, just couldn't complete it.
On third down, Fournette. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Sapirian Jenkins has it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Room here to run. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, and then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. A gain of 3, second down. Again, it's Fournette, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end.
Yeah, let's get set lunch. Check 31, check 31. Switch. Check out.
A toss running left, Fournette. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
He's not going to get me.
Now a give right side, Coleman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. This is Fournette. Fournette, first down, still going. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. A try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
Back to throw. Harris. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Fournette, a first down carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. They'll run it again with Fournette. And able to work his way down to the 16. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 16.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On the run, it's Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that, because all through this evening,
y'all gonna be kicked out
it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Open man is Robbie Anderson. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. To throw is Harris on first down. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Harris throwing again. That'll be taken in by Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Now Harris throwing on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Ashawn Robinson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Hey, lock it.
Looking to throw. Harris. He's going to go for a big play downfield. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown of the night, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will get him one closer. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Okay, some dog, Florida Soldier.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly.
Well, this is taken off. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 37 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Check three, check three, check three. Slam,
A handoff to Fournette. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Oh, damn.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Had a chance to give themselves there some important wiggle room, but it went awry.
Yeah, let's do the simple math here. And you know, for me, it has to be simple.
Why is your fault?
Instead of this thing kind of giving them that wiggle room you talked about, now we're talking about possibly losing a ball game because they left the door open.
Harris now throwing to start the drive. This one caught by Isabella. And he's got this down to the 35.
Wow.
Now after the completion,
why is he getting hurt, bro? Why is he always getting hurt?
While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Like he just started always getting hurt. He never did this.
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Here's Harris operating from the gun.
Leaving now.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense.
Yeah, that was elite cans, though. We don't do this in top flight in the new world.
Now it's Barkley. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff working right. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but
don't worry, he ain't getting back in the game until Madden put him in the game.
Somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw on 2nd down. Harris throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And And Gonzalez puts this one through. And with that, they have taken the lead by a point here in the fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And I hate to point to that missed field goal from their last drive, but you look at the scoreboard, they would be in the lead if they had that three.
Well, no doubt those points or
the
those
tackle
missed points
superstar
do loom large. But here they're getting a chance for a makeup, aren't they? Almost like my time in school. I was always begging my teachers for a makeup exam. Here's their opportunity now to put those points on the board.
And every point becoming more vital here in the second half. On second down, here's Fournette. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
It's easy work, and it's coming again.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game.
Defense, let's fight, D.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't get it off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Chandler Jones in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Cool, Maryland. I like Iowa. I forgot I wanted to actually bet.
He's back to throw.
Back him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He won't get in, but they are going to have the football in a great spot. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week it's going to be a lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill. Hey. 26.
Another try for Barkley. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown puts them up 7. But now's when the fun begins, partner, because if you go ahead and kick the extra point, it's still a one-possession game. Go for 2, you might put it out of reach.
Yeah, a little decision to be made. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. One-possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Hey. Move. Look at me. Door. Hey, Alpha. Shoot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, he on the card.
Incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with him.
Turn it up.
Look at me. Zipper. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Rock it. Hit it.
To throw is Harris.
Yeah, get on there. Get on there with y'all, bro.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Me and Soldier on our last, with the jiggy.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Harris from the gun, he'll throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now Harris to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete.
Hey, GG, bro.
Dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That was a good game.
A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles. And really the difference, obviously,
that
was that
tough,
4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you can just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for Arizona, the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.